All right, we are recording.
I am Chair David Maurice of the 6th Congressional District, or Vice Chair, and I am handing the meeting chair over to Gary Cross.
I accept the, I guess, nomination to chair the meeting. Good evening, everyone. We'll be calling this meeting to order for the 6th Congressional District of the Libertarian Party of Virginia. We'll start out things with a roll call. So first item is Chair Joe and Roddy, I believe, is not present. Do we have the Vice Chair, David Maurice?
Present.
Do we have the Secretary?
That would be me, Tanya. I am present.
Do we have the Treasurer?
That will be me. I'm Sullivan, present or accounted for.
All right. I believe we have a quorum of the SEC or of the Executive Committee of CD06 LPVA. Given that this meeting is called as a special meeting, we will need a motion to adopt an agenda. So, do I have a motion? And please outline the agenda.
I have a motion to dismiss the current chair from being chair of the 6th Congressional District as an agenda.
Seconded.
All right, we Mr. Maurice has motioned it. Ms. Preloman, is that pronunciation?
Yeah, Perlman. That's close enough.
Ms. Preloman has seconded the motion. Do we have any objections or discussion? All right. So we will then adopt the agenda as such. No other items on the agenda. From there, we can move to reports of the officers. Does the Vice Chair have any reports to give at the moment?
What would be a report? What would that cover?
Just status of business that you may or may not have conducted, etc.
There has been none, sadly. Nothing's been going on.
Okay. Does the Secretary have business?
Secretary does not.
Or sorry, not business reports. Does the Treasurer have reports?
No. There's been nothing going on. So.
All right. Thank you. Since we have no other items to address, we'll move directly to new business with the adopted agenda that we just approved. So yeah, let's start with the proposed agenda of removing the chair of CD06 of Congressional District 6 of Libertarian Party of Virginia. I believe his name is Joe and Roddy. And I will hand it over to any members. I guess we can start with the Vice Chair of the Executive Committee. As our bylaws for Congressional District 6 outline in Article 3, Section 7, an officer of the committee may be removed for cause by 3/4 majority vote of the entire Executive Committee or by majority vote at a meeting of the committee, provided a quorum of at least 10% of the membership is present. So we fall into the former of that camp. And so, yeah, Mr. Maurice, do you have cause to remove the chair?
Poor communication, heading to an SCC meeting without even discussing or bringing up any concerns with the rest of his district, and moving forward with trying to dissolve the Party of Virginia of Libertarians.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Maurice. Ms. Perlman, do you have cause for the removal of the chair?
Yes. So current chair publicly announced on social media that he's no longer a member of the Libertarian Party. Joe and Roddy also voted to dissolve the party and has neglected his duties as the chair in the 6th Congressional District. So per our bylaws, if the chair is unable or unwilling to fulfill his duties, then we would vote to remove him as acting chair.
Thank you. Mr. Smith, do you have cause to remove the chair?
Yes. Joe. Mr. Joe has had no. It sound. I'd like to echo what the I guess the vice chair and our secretary has stated. It seems as though Joe has left the party and held a not necessarily a secret meeting to dissolve the party. So yeah, yes, there's cause.
Okay. Thank you. I think we can bring this unless there are there's other further discussion to be had. I'd like to bring this business to a vote. I'm thinking how to do this virtually. The only time I've seen it is in person. But I guess since there are only 3 members of the executive committee, and you are the only people able to do this, we'll go in order. Mr. Maurice, how do you vote?
Is it a yay or nay? Because I vote yay to evict any from the commission.
Very well. Ms. Perlman,
I vote yes to remove Joe as acting chair.
Mr. Smith,
Yay.
very good. Since Joe, the chair, is not present, he is not given a vote, and per our bylaws, it is only required a 3/4 vote of the executive committee. Therefore, this agenda item, this business item has passed. And from this point forward, Joe Enrati is no longer the chair of the 6th Congressional District of the Libertarian Party of Virginia. If there are no other motions or things to address, do we have a motion to adjourn the meeting and close business?
Yes, motion to adjourn.
Seconded.
We have a motion.
I do have one question.
Point of inquiry.
When will the what?
Point of inquiry. Just you have a question.
I do. When will the I guess the polling for the the state convention commence, or not commence, but be tallied?
What do you mean by polling?
Wow, were we not going to have a state convention for?
Can I say real quick, on Facebook, there was a poll that someone had, I think Paul Bracco put up, and he was just trying to find out like examples of where it would be best for people to meet. And then I believe there was someone had put up about dates also just recently. I hadn't looked at it because I hadn't looked at my calendar, but that I had sent that to Tanya and Sullivan.
Okay.
And I don't think David it's on Facebook, correct?
I just got on it today, and I voted for Charlottesville.
Okay, so there we go.
Yeah, I also voted for Charlottesville, so it's more central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone needs,
I guess
that's what I voted for.
Cool.
Yeah.
By the way, I'd be more than willing to give someone a lift.
Yeah, likewise. I don't think anybody's up north, but back to the question specifically. I don't think there's a date right now, and I'm not sure when that poll closed. But rest assured, you will be notified like once things develop or come from that, and we have an idea of where and when that next state convention.
All right. Well, with that, I have nothing else. So.
All right, very good. Well, with a motion to adjourn and close business from Mr. Maurice and seconded by Ms. Perlman, I, as the chair of this meeting, I say we're finished and done conducting business, and this meeting is now adjourned. Thank you all for attending, and have an above average night.